Telkom Indonesia actually has very long relationship and cooperation with ZTE. For the time being, we have cooperations in 3 key areas. The first one is on the end-to-end fixed broadband network. The second one, we are also having operations on the IPTV, both on the platform and then providing also the set-top box. And the third one, via our subsidiary, also ZTE is supporting us in deploying our wireless broadband network, especially for 3G and 4G. Actually, we are very grateful to ZTE for its support and excellent delivery to us. As you can see that currently, if we are talking about fixed broadband network, especially on the network access nationwide, 56% of our network is supported by ZTE. And if we are talking about IPTV also, 95% of our IPTV infrastructure also is supported by ZTE, including the set-top boxes. So in terms of innovation capability, even though most or many of the engineers of ZTE in China, but they have a very strong support and commitment to the innovations. We can see a lot of new features, new innovations on our services supported by ZTE. And as a result, we can see that we are now achieving 5 million broadband customers, and 50% of it is IPTV subscribers, and we are becoming the leading or the leader of the fixed broadband network and then also pay TV services in Indonesia. So I hope also in the future it will be supported with similar thing and even better in order to strengthen our business. And we can see that for the time being also our fixed network business in Telkom is still growing, and we hope in the future also we can get stronger. I mentioned earlier that innovations of ZTE is also quite supportive. A lot of engineers support our innovations, and 56% of our network access, 95% of our IPTV is supported by ZTE because of its quality also, and of course with the competitive price. So those are, I think, the key reasons why we are using ZTE technology to provide our broadband and then IPTV. Currently, we are in the preparation stage. There are several things that we need to prepare, but one of the challenges now is about this frequency spectrum. But we have already required and asked government to give us a lot for the 5G. But in addition to that, also internally, we are also in the process of exploring our capacity readiness to support the 5G. And one more thing that we are also waiting for is about the standardization. So we are waiting for the international standard that is planned to be released next year by 3GPP with the refer to the ITU standard. We are planning to deploy the 5G in 2021. A lot of digital services will be supported by 5G network. This is also our plan. So the first, I think, services that we might implement for the 5G services is wireless home broadband. As you know, Indonesia is a very large country. We have 65 million households or homes. Currently, around 5 million already supported by fixed broadband. So there is a lot of homes that are not supported by the broadband. So this is the opportunity for us with using the 5G technology. In terms of innovation, I think similar with the fixed broadband, I do hope also a lot of innovation can be built by ZTE, so we can be also the leader on the 5G. We can still maintain our leading positions in Indonesia. So I think in terms of services, wireless home broadband is going to be our first services. And of course, we are also trying to explore more services such as machine type of communication, probably one of the area that we think is quite prospective on the 5G network. A lot of industry will use also the IoT. A lot of industry will transform into industry 4.0. So this is very prospective for 5G in the future. First is of course network, because we are the telco operator. So 5G network is becoming the most important one for us. But on top of that, because a lot of digital services also will work on the 5G services, and also it's quite a potential for a telco to also provide service on the services. We need to build some platform providing digital services on top of the 5G services. I mentioned earlier about the IoT, for example. So we need to develop the platform for IoT. We are also playing as a system integrator for IoT, for example, so we can drive also the use of the 5G network. I think every company now is exploring and try to investigate what kind of services that can be supported in 5G network. So this is something also that Telkom is trying to explore. So I hope with the ZTE we can build a joint innovation center or R&D center together to find the best application services that can run in a 5G network specifically for the Indonesian market. So probably a lot of benchmark or implementations in other countries, especially probably in China, that can be explored together, implemented Indonesia as a starting point. So those kind, I think, of cooperations that we hope we can have from the ZTE.